Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton and I am continuing the Rookie Division Winter Major Tournament. This is going to cover holes numbers 7, 8, and 9 as I already had the front 6 out. So, as you can see here, minus 16, so off to a really good start. I do have drops to show you here on holes 7 and 8, and then of course the eagle on hole number 9. Now, if you're hearing some background noise all of a sudden, my cat decided he wants to play with one of his toys, so now he's making a lot of noise in the background, so I apologize about that, but let's go. All right, hole number 7 is going to be a par 3. I'm going to play at 25% at mid. This is going to be 4 back, 3 bars, a side spin to the left. If you don't have a good grizzly, then I suggest playing with a backbone, taking a practice, but trying to kind of just, duplicate this drop here, and I'll kind of show you what I'm looking at. So at least with the grizzly, after my spins are set, I've got the second bounce right there on the fringe, and then I want you to take a look at where the very end of my ball guideline is. You see, we zoom in here, we get a really good look at it. It's almost in the bottom left-hand corner of the dark green square to the left of the pin. This is 2.2 mile per hour wind. This is the lowest that you can get. On my other account, I got 3.7 mile per hour wind, and I just barely missed this shot to the right-hand side. So, if you do get hit with higher wind, I would suggest putting the very end of the ball guideline right in the very bottom corner of that left dark green square. So just a hair over to the left of where this is aimed at right now. Hopefully that makes sense. So here I make my pull. Play at 25% at mid. Come here, Sonny. Come here. Come here. Trying to get him to stop for a minute. He's got this toy that's got a scratch pad in the middle of it, surrounded by a circle, and it's got a ball that he can just knock around, and it goes round and round and round in a circle, and he really likes playing with that whenever I get on video for some reason. So, all right, let's go to hole number 8. Hole number 8 gives us an excellent opportunity for a hole-in-one on a par 4. We're going to go ahead and use a Zerk. We're going to go 2 bars of side spin to the left with about, 1.1 to 1.5 back, depending on how strong your wind is. Here, 3.9 is kind of mid-range with a Berserker. Keep in mind, you can get hit with, 5 mile per hour wind. You would go a little bit more backspin. Now, I want you to take note of where I am aiming, okay? Look at my ball guideline bounces. Notice how my ball guideline is close to that rough line. This is where I want you to aim, okay? This is going to help us find this little angle here that gets the ball going down towards the pin. The only thing that's going to be inconsistent is the OP. You see, I'm using a little bit of OP, a little bit of curl to the left. You'll have to judge your OP based off your wind strength, but if you do time this right, there are going to be players who do pick up a hole-in-one here on this par 4. Very, very close. Miss it just a little bit short and a little bit left. But there's your drops on holes number 7 and holes number 8. And now we go to hole number 9. Here at hole number 9, we're getting almost perfect crosswind. Now, the only problem is with the variance of the degrees. Some people will get a little bit of tailwind. Some people will get a little bit of headwind. That's why I'm using the Kingmaker here. I think the Kingmaker will be a safe ball for anybody to use. But you could most certainly play this with a Titan if you wanted to as well. He's really talkative right now. All right. Now, the other thing about this is you could play this with a Berserker. If you're a lower level club player and you're worried about playing this hole, you could definitely go with the Zerk and launch it. If you don't have that option, you're probably going to have to bring a big dog to this hole, so always keep that in mind. Here, I'm going to pull this one 20% at max. You're noticing here I'm going with 2 bars of side spin to the right and a little bit of backspin. I do leave the ball guideline short of the hole. Now, when it comes to this particular shot, this one is going to miss by quite a bit to the left-hand side. Now, you saw my minus 16 scorecard. That does include an albatross on hole number 9. The only thing is I hit a great right, and the ball dropped dead center, which makes sense. I missed this to the left, and then, of course, on my other account, I hit a great right, and I got lucky. The ball went into the hole. So we need to either add more spin or change an offset position on this particular hole. All right, I'm going to start the back 9. I hope this is helping people. Thanks.